Hey, today I want to talk about a new concept we've introduced in our reports, which is the discipline. Now, this is already something that is in Revit. We have architectural, mechanical, electrical disciplines, which equals a certain amount of categories being on and off. And we've reproduced this inside of Power BI, but most importantly, we let you decide and create your own lists of what is or isn't allowed in your disciplines. So first off, the discipline is now just simply a column called discipline in the category table. And it's very easy to create a new slicer and drag that in. So this is exactly what we've done here. We have a slicer and we have the slicer in a different format here. And this allows us to select the discipline, which affects the entire model report. So for our list here, we see all of the count lengthened areas of just the electrical model at this point. Now, the beauty of the system is that it allows you to modify or create your own disciplines that include or exclude Revit categories. So to go modify that, we're going to go into the transform data into Power Query. And in here, we have the table that controls the discipline. It's called category discipline. And the easiest way to look at it is to look at the original source here. So we're going to click on the gear icon. And we don't even need to get out of Power BI. We have these very simple table that's easy to understand. So architecture will include all of the elements in this list. And you can simply start typing a new category here if you want a new category in there, or you can even just remove the categories and it's going to change what's in that discipline or not. And if we want to add a new discipline, let's do that right now. So I'm going to call it custom discipline. And I'm going to say it's just floors and structural columns. So I simply wrote floors and structural columns in here. I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to say close and apply. So we see really quickly the new discipline is available. And when I select this discipline, well, guess what? We now have the data for the floors and the structural columns. And of course, we can keep drilling up and down, and we'll be able to see all of the data related to these elements. And you probably noticed in here, we are now displaying the length, area, and volume. So this is just a really great way for your estimators to figure out where the length, area, and volumes of things are, and just really focus on what's important to them, creating their own discipline and integrating that into the user interface. All right, so just one important tip before you go directly into discipline is that very often your models will already be structured by Workset or by model name. So here, for example, we clearly have a model for architecture, for MEP, and for structure. And furthermore, if we simply use the top slicer here, there's a reason it's at the top. It's giving us access to all of these elements. And notice here we have the model, and then we even have the work sets. So if I just want to look at mechanical, it's a lot more accurate to do this at the work set and at the model level, assuming that the work sets and the model are properly done. And then you can also add your own discipline onto this slicing. So keep that in mind when you're slicing your data. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing how you're going to use this data to organize your workflows. Have a great day. Cheers.